Now, before Colton gets started, I just want to say that, like I said, I am glad that my wife, Colton's mom, went to go see He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. I had my time to show some of my love with Colton of this character from the 1980s, and it was today, Mom and Colton that went to go see it in the theater. And like I said, I heard nothing but good reviews. I wanted to make sure it wasn't just me who thought it was pretty damn good.
Yes.
But when Mom got home, I talked to her, and she says no, it was good. So,
And me and my dad went to see it first, and then it was now me and my mom's turn
Right.
to go watch it for the second time for me.
So I'm just glad that we got to share some of our passion and love from the past with our children, because this goes generational. It's not just one generation and it's done. Like Transformers.
Yes.
Of course, I got my little quirks with Transformers, but anyway, that's neither here or there. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. We're going to get to the review. It's good seeing y'all. It's good to hear from y'all. And here we go, y'all.
Okay, so here is the figure in the packaging on the reviewing area. So now let's take a. Oh well.
And no, it's okay. When Colton said we had the same toy company and stuff like that, the same box, yep, he's right. This
Yes.
was the same people who made the same. And I did not realize it until me and Colton was talking, because I just bought this a couple of days ago at a place, and I was just like, and then that's when Colton told me, he says, we got, it's the same merchandise, same toy line brand.
Same toy company.
Yes. And so I just didn't know that. So imagine I'm going to see about getting the rest of these from the toy line to do a review on them as they come. All right, that's it. I'm shutting up.
Okay, so here is a quick look at the box, and up close you can see the figure here, and the picture of the character Bebop, and you have BST AXN here, and here it says includes exclusive TMNT collector's card.
It did not say that on the Leonardo.
Okay.
So I'm curious to see what that's about. It is not. It was not with the Leonardo. So we get a card with this one.
Yeah.
We'll have to see what it is.
And you have Teenage Mutant Turtles, Nickelodeon, his name, and this is the 80s, for the 1980s version. So I think that they've done like another version of Bebop, maybe one from the the newest live action Ninja Turtles, not the original live action one, but the newest one.
Yeah.
From like it's the one called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows. Yes, that's the one that has this guy and Rocksteady, plus Casey Jones, and also the Technodrome.
Okay.
And on the top you have the loyal subjects. I think this is the toy company. Yes. And you have BST AXN. BST features BST articulations and BST assortment. Is that like accessories?
Yes.
Okay.
Assortment. Other words, it has different other things that come with it.
You have Nickelodeon Ninja Turtles on the top.
Now, well, like I said, when you turn it on the back, I'm going to let you read the bio. I'll help you, but you can do it.
This side, you have a picture of the character and everything else here. And on the other side, you have the same window, bottom, words and barcodes. And on the back, you have a picture of the figure and the accessories that he comes with. And here is his bio. And these two are just in multiple languages.
Yes, they will say the same thing. It's just the first one's in English.
Yes.
So we're going to read it in English because we don't know what the other ones read. Anyway.
we only know English.
Yeah, well, yeah. All right, Colton.
Okay, so his bio says Bebop is one half of Shredder's go-to henchman. He started out as a human member of a New York City street gang, wanting to become stronger. He volunteered for Shredder's mutation experiments and was mutated into a warthog. His brute force is his strongest asset.
Mm-hmm.
His intellect, not so much.
Now, I'd have to give him kudos on that. Pretty much everything in that bio is correct. It is right, and that is exactly, he is nothing but brute force, but as far as him thinking or being intelligent, no. He just knows how to crash, bash, and mash stuff. And shoot turtles. He is originally in the cartoon, he was a gang member in New York City. Until he come across Shredder, and then he got changed into a human-like warthog from a human. Still, even when he was fully human, he still didn't have a whole lot of smarts or intellect. He was nothing but brute strength and force. So, I'm glad to have one pair. I'm going to see about getting the Rocksteady here soon. I need to look around, see when I can find the other part. So anyway,
and as y'all heard me read in the bio,
you did good.
Rocks or Bebop.
Right.
I almost called him Rocksteady. Bebop was a human being, but then he got mutated into this, which is called a warthog. Some people do call it like a pig.
A warthog.
But warthogs are like pigs.
They are. They are. They're just more of an aggressive pig than a farm pig. Anyway, they got tusk and everything. They're
warthogs are like aggressive than normal pigs.
Yeah, they can. In real life, a warthog can hurt you. If you're not, on your P's and Q's and you got an attitude adjuster, they can get you.
Even wild boars can.
Yeah, well, it's the same thing. Warthog, boars, it's they're very aggressive in nature, and they can tear up some stuff.
Okay, so first I'm gonna have to scooch the camera up here, so that way we can get this guy opened up.
The bottom's already open.
Yes. I'm just trying to make sure I can scooch up some.
Okay. I want to see what this collector's card is. Like I said, Leonardo didn't have one in it, but this one does, so I don't know how many of these have the collector's card or a card in it. I didn't know they come with a card. So this was... Yep, just like this. Oh, there it is.
And to show y'all, here, this is what the insert box looks like, and here you have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles here on the bottom, and yeah.
There you go. I got it. Let me see it. Keep on going, bud. Oh, that's tough. That's kind of stiff. But I will unstiff it. Anyway, no, that did not come out right. Never mind.
Okay. Okay, so here's the collector's card here. And this here is the same bio that I've read to y'all. Here, but to get you a closer look here.
It says the same thing?
Yes, this says the same thing, except here in red it says Bebop Enforcer for the Foot Clan.
Bebop is an enforcer for the Foot Clan. Okay. All right. Does it have any pictures or anything like that, or is it just that's it?
It does, but it's on the other side.
Okay.
And this green stuff is called the ooze.
Mutation ooze.
Mutation ooze.
I guess. That's what I'm getting when I look at it. Yeah. There he is.
And here on the front, you have another picture of Bebop. And that looks like a turtle shell there.
They would make little cracks in the cartoon, like, it's time to make turtle soup and stuff like that. You know, they make little crazy things that they would say.
And here you have the figure. In all of his glory.
Now, looking at that is amazing, because this is exactly what he really did look like in the cartoon before he got mutated. So, as far as him being unified.
Now, let's...
I think it's just the top that comes off. That's the way Leonardo's was. No. Turn it back around.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Go ahead. I got it started.
Hey, there we go. Here's the figure. And here's all the other accessories.
Then they just pretty much pop out just like that.
And this is a sticker.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, no, we don't need to unstick it. I don't know.
Or it might be just paper.
I don't know.
No, I think it's just paper. The BST AXN sticker thing, or paper thing.
It shows you that it's Crown King as far as articulation and other stuff, I guess. Okay.
And these are all the accessories that you get, but we're gonna set these off to the side and just get to the figure here. Okay, so here is the figure here.
Wow. Now, for y'all, remember the NES when the Nintendo version came out with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? That was his, that I know of, his first introduction to a video game. Was on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the first one for the NES. So, he looked cool even in the video game, and that was 1980 something when that came out. Anyway, for the for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Yeah. So looking at him, I think that they did a really good job from what I can see. The paint, the way he's sculpted. Okay.
And getting a closer look here at the detail works, and of course his face, even though this is just an alternate head here, because you do get two optional heads here. One that you see here is his warthog head, and the other one that you're going to see is his human head. But here is his warthog head here, and it does look like how it is in the cartoon. And the paint job is, from what I can see, is nicely crisp and clean. And you do have that ring thing around the nose, because that's what warthogs...
No, that was something that they put in there.
Okay.
No. That was a character development kind of deal. No.
And you do have the blue sunglasses?
Yes, they're like shades.
Or shade.
Yeah,
and
kind of like it's shades.
And they don't look like they come off.
No, they don't come off.
Yeah.
They're sculpted.
Okay, yeah. But you do have his iconic purple mohawk.
Yes, and even when he was a human before he became a warthog, he still had that same mohawk.
And he does have a ponytail here.
Yeah. When he was in the street gang, he still had that mohawk, purple mohawk, before he even became a warthog.
And you do have this like skull necklace thing around his neck, and you do have a strap of bullets here, but he does not come with a gun.
Well, no, that's what this is.
Oh.
But it's kind of like a laser gun. But y'all see it here in a minute. But this fell.
Yeah.
So
It's
more or less decoration. It's more or less, that's just part of his outfit.
I forgot. He does come with a gun. My bad. But you do have his red sleeveless shirt.
Vest. It's kind of like a vest. It's kind of...
And you do got some silver painted, molded in
grenades. Right.
Here.
He's kind of like a walking artillery person. He's, like they said, he was one of the head henchmen for the Foot Clan. So.
And on his shoulder pads, you do have these like turtle shell things with some yellow lining around it. And on the back, it's just all red. And going to the arms here, you do have his... Well, on this arm, you have a chain...
Like a chain
bracelet. Whereas this side, it
is a spike bracelet.
Is a spiked bracelet.
Yeah. Because he's a gang member. He comes from the street. He's you know.
And you do have his like chain belt buckle around him.
Yeah.
And going down to his black pants, and you do have the silver
ring around the leg. Silver ring around the leg. I don't know what it represents. I don't know.
And he is wearing some shoes. Which do have the laces.
Now turn it to the side. That's not a logo. We can't make out any kind of logo on that. Okay. I was just wondering. Okay.
And on the bottom, you just have copyright and the year 2022. And all around, he does look really amazing.
Now, does that vest, that like shirt vest that he has, it's not removable, but it can go up and down. I think. Can it? Or it just flexes?
It just flexes.
Okay.
But it is, from what I can tell, a separate piece.
Yeah, okay.
Even this strap here. And also the necklace here.
Okay.
And
I think that's it. Everything else is pretty much molded on there.
Yes. That's pretty much it. So for articulation, head is on a ball joint, and you can get some good range of motion to it, and he can look up and down a little bit. And the arms can rotate all the way around, move in and out, and these shoulder pad things do move as well. Well, they are a like rubbery piece. And you do have a bicep swivel. You do have a double jointed elbow, but his elbows only bend about... Yeah. They only bend up about that far. Wrist swivel, and the hands can move up and down like this on both of them. Torso is... It can move... Okay. Okay, yes. It does move, but I don't know if it's on a ball joint or something. It might be just on a swivel, a hinge swivel, but you do have movement to it. And his legs are on a ball joint. so they can move forward and back, in and out. And you do have a thigh swivel. You have double jointed knees. And the feet can move up and down. And they can pivot, but they only pivot about there. So it's technically not a pivot. It's mainly a swivel. So he does have some really good articulation to him. And now for accessories. He doesn't really come with a lot, but just a few of what he comes with. So I'm going to start off with the hands. So the ones that he has on him are the like the weapon holding hands, but you do get a pair of open hands here. And you get a pair of closed fists. And swapping the hands is really easy. Just, of course, remove this hand and replace it with the others. And he does come with a knife here, which just has some silver paint and some black on it. And you can, of course, have him hold it in his hand. And you do get a little gun here, which...
That's like a laser gun kind of beam. It's not a real gun, no way, shape, or form.
It's like a little laser gun, for what you said.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
This kind of looks like a drill gun.
Yeah, it's...
Because from the tip here.
But it's like a laser little blaster.
And you do get this thing, which is from a trash can from New York City.
I don't know if that's a trash can. That may be a manhole cover.
Or a manhole cover.
Or it may be a trash can. I don't know. Turn it around. Let me see that again. I don't know. But anyway, it's used as a shield.
Yes, for Bebop.
Yes.
This might be from either a manhole cover or a trash can lid. It's one of those, but it still does look cool.
Yeah, you need to go ahead and do this one itself.
And the last accessory that he comes with is his human head, and I am going to show y'all how to swap it out, but to get a closer look here, see, you could see it does look like his human look, and you do have some black painted in eyebrows and some gold paint on these earring things.
Yeah, his earrings. And he has the same purple mohawk.
Yes.
So it just transferred over from him being human to a warthog. So, and that's pretty much what Colton has in his hands right there. That's what he looked like when he was in a New York gang.
Yes.
before he became mutated.
And so swapping the heads is really easy. Just pop off the head here and replace it with the human head. Which is kind of... There we go.
Which is kind of hard.
Kind of tough. Tough to do. But here he is with his human head. Before he became the Bebop we all know of.
The pig face. No. As far as stand him up, as far as the sculpt, I think the head fits with his body. I don't think this out of proportion. I think it looks pretty good. Yeah, it is. Hey, Timber.
And he fell.
He might fall again. Yay.
Oh, and I also want to warn y'all. When you're swapping out the heads, be careful not to lose his skull necklace. I think before you swap the heads, you have to put the necklace on the neck before you can replace either head. Yes, I think that's what you should do. And that is it. And but before we get to the final thoughts, could we do the size comparison?
Yes. Hold on. Talk to him about whatever. I'm gonna get it out right quick.
Okay.
So Colton, tell them a little bit. I'm gonna get this out right quick. Tell them more about Masters of the Universe and what you thought.
Okay, so while my Tad is getting Leonardo out, like I told y'all, my thoughts about the movie is great. I think it is a great updated movie. I even like how Skeletor looks, because he actually looks like the Skeletor from the cartoon, but the one from the 1980s, it kind of sort of looks like him, but not really. Okay. And here's a size comparison next to Leonardo here. So you can see how they look side by side. Trying to get him to stand. There we go. So, they're basically like... Okay, Bebop is a little bit kind of taller if you count his mohawk.
If you count his hair, yeah. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Bebop's a little bit higher than Donatello. Leonardo. Thank you. And you notice that Donatello in the cartoon, they nickname him Donnie. It's just, I don't...
And for Leonardo, they nicknamed him Leo.
Oh.
But that's them side by side. So now we will be back with our final thoughts here.